Sleep. You all know how important it is, but what are the best positions for your neck and back when you're sleeping? My name is Hilma Volk, and I was a massage therapist for 23 years. I retired in 2015. I'm also a nutritional coach and the founder of Carpal Tunnel Master, which is a self-help program for carpal tunnel and other things of the hand. So, what are the best positions for sleeping for your back and neck? So if you sleep on your back, what you don't want is pillows propping your head up so that your neck is in a forward position, because chances are, if you're using computers and smartphones and all that kind of stuff, your head's in a forward position anyway. And in any case, no matter whether you're not, you don't want to have your head propped up. So, one thing you can do is have a scrunchy pillow. Scrunchy pillows can be down, or buckwheat, or the pillow I've got is older than me. I was born in 1950, do the math. And actually it has pieces of foam rubber in it, and I can squish it any way I want to. And it makes a good support for my neck, because you want to keep a curve in your neck. And a lot of people, unfortunately, have straight necks. And you want to have that. There are also pillows that, well, this one I got from a chiropractor. I bought from a chiropractor, and while it does make a curved support for your neck, this one is too round for me. It's just not a comfortable thing, but I have other uses for it. And then this one's got a memory foam in it. It's contoured. You probably can't see the contours, but look online or whatever in the store and find one that conforms so that your neck has a round thing under it. And to make it easy on your low back, you want something under your knees, and this was that round pillow I just had that was no good for my neck. Or you could use a regular sized pillow. But even better still, this is a bigger pillow, and it's made by just putting two regular sized pillows in a zippered pillowcase, and then a pillowcase on top of it. And that is even better for your back if you can make it higher. So, what about if you sleep on your stomach? Which is generally not a good idea, but sometimes gotta do what you gotta do. You want a pillow on your abdomen, but the trouble here is, what do you do with your neck? As you can see, there's not many ways you can put your neck, and you're going to wake up with a stiff neck if you have it on one side all the time. You can sleep like this, or put a pillow under your forehead, which may work. When I had a massage table and people, in the toilet bowl or donut hole that people stick their head in when they get a massage, and it feels really comfortable for a while. The trouble with your head face down like that is your sinuses tend to plug up after a while. And so you may be having a good massage and then you can't breathe, which, that's not too good either. And it also helps your low back, if you're a lay down person, to have something under your feet. Like a smaller pillow, and that makes it easier on your low back as well. Now if you're laying on your side, you want something in between your knees. That can be a regular sized pillow or a small throw pillow. That keeps the spine more in a straight line toward your neck when you're looking from the front. And you want your neck so that you're not propped up or propped down. You want the spine in a straight line from in between your ears down to your tailbone. So if it's too low, you might want to have a higher pillow. If it's too high, then your neck is propped up too much. So you want to experiment with that. And if you have a scrunchy pillow, like a buckwheat whole pillow or my old ancient pillow here, then you can squish it to, or puff it up to just the right size you want. And they say if you're buying a mattress, you want to, of course, try out different ones. And once you find one you like, they say you should sleep on it or lie on it for an hour. Then you'll know better whether you should take that mattress home with you. But if you're a person who lies on your back, a firmer mattress is better. And if you're a person who lies on your side, not so firm. And if you've got a mattress that's not firm enough for you, you can try putting a piece of plywood under the mattress and see if that helps. And if you've got a mattress that's too firm, instead of buying a new mattress, they have mattress toppers that are memory foam or something similar. And depending how thick it is or what size your bed is, it might range from $100 to $300 or so. And speaking of investments, you also want, for a very small amount, some kind of pillow protector or and mattress protector that will keep out bed bugs. And they do have them, they don't cost a lot. Because you may have an immaculate home, but if you're going somewhere and there happens to be bed bugs where you're staying, they love you. You're tasty. They want you to take them home. Now, another thing, if you're lying on your side, that can be helpful is having a pillow to hug, because it'll help with your shoulder. Rather than having your shoulder hang down like this, it just takes the pressure off your shoulder joint. And if you're pregnant, and it's big enough to be uncomfortable, big enough to show, you absolutely don't want to lie on your back, and certainly not on your stomach. So they say you want to be on your left side if you're pregnant. Again, the pillow between your knees, hugging a pillow, sometimes even having your lower arm behind your back can be helpful, and sometimes even a little pillow under your abdomen. Hopefully that gives you some comfort. But, well, in my opinion, there's something that's more important than your mattress or your pillow or your sleeping position, although those are all quite important things. And that is the tightness of your muscles. Because, well, let me just say that when I was a massage therapist, I would occasionally get what I would call an emergency massage. These were usually from people I'd never seen before, or someone I hadn't seen in a long time, or a friend who knew I was a massage therapist. And I called an emergency massage because they woke up and they could not move their neck, and all day long, or maybe 2 days, their neck still wouldn't move. And I would feel their neck, and often it felt like a 2x4. Often there'd be big knots in there. And this is a condition that has been building up for months and years, subliminally, and just that night the the muscles decided to go on strike. And why does this happen? Well, first of all, not awareness of, your body. Things are subliminal until they get to a certain threshold where you feel pain in tight muscles, where you feel the stiffness. But before you feel that, it's building up, building up, building up, building up until one day, not so good. So you want to keep your neck and back happy and healthy, and you can do that by stretching out and by doing exercises. And I'm going to start a series of videos on helping out the back and neck with stretches and exercises. But why you wake up stiff? Well, you're always stiffer in the morning anyway, because your muscles are living cells. There's living cells in the muscles, and all living cells need nutrients, and they need oxygen, and they are producing waste products. They're producing carbon dioxide and waste products, and it needs the blood supply to move those away. And when you're sleeping, your heart is pumping slowly. There's also the lymph system, which is fluid that bathes all your cells, and it takes away other toxic things that your cell is always making. Now, when you're sleeping, the lymph system isn't moving because it relies on the movement of muscles to move that fluid out. Now if your muscles are tight, the blood can't get there efficiently, the lymph can't get out efficiently, and the nerves, muscles are full of nerves, get irritated by these toxins and they just tighten up that muscle. So if you're further, and that produces pain actually. So the nerves in a tight muscle are giving you the sensation of pain. It's just not making the muscle move because they're irritated. So it's often you feel that, you know, once you start moving during the day and you get going, then your stiffness goes away because the blood is moving. But you also want to have the muscles nice and loose, and that's for future videos. So look in the description below for resources and things of interest for you and for your back and neck, and then subscribe, of course, and like this video.